The Enemy Files, The Three Families, First Appearance, Immortal Sin, Last Appearance, The Bloodline. During a mission in 1927 when Captain Jack went over to America, he began a relationship with an Italian immigrant named Angelo and soon fell in love with him, but had died in an ordeal. 1 year later, in 1928, when Angelo came out of prison, he found that Jack was alive and discovered that he could not die for being a fixed point in time. Also, seeing his relationship with Jack sinful, he then told everyone around him that Jack is the devil himself, each of them taking it in turns, slashing and cutting him, having him bleed out to death again and again and again, collecting his blood in containers and bottles. This is when three unknown men observed him and thought, if he is immortal, what could they do if they alter his blood and use it to one day cure death? The three men formed an alliance, and throughout the decades they prepared, extracting Captain Jack's blood and finding ways to make it more and more. Eventually they dug deep down into the earth and found a thing called the blessing, which could sustain life and hold the balance of life on earth. Finding that there are two ends to this blessing, they placed Captain Jack's blood into the blessing, and then everyone became immortal and stopped dying, except for Captain Jack, who pretty much became mortal. People call this Miracle Day or the Miracle, and the descendants of these three families planned to control life and death on Earth. As they prepared for it, they had everything ready, from categories to ovens where they would burn people alive, deciding who lives and who dies. The miracle occurring on the day of Oswald Danes, a child predator, who was to be executed on that day, but because of the miracle, he did not. However, Oswald Danes felt that he could redeem himself by taking himself out with one of the family members. And of course, when Captain Jack discovered the blessing, he found the only way to fix it was to spill out his blood from both sides. However, not being able to be in two places at once, a CIA operative and person who got involved with Torchwood's ordeal with the miracle, Rex Matheson, did a blood transfusion with Captain Jack Harkness having his blood inside of him, both of them opening wounds and restoring the balance of life on Earth, as Oswald Danes took himself out with one of the family members and the other one being killed in this dilemma with Rex. The team escaped, and of course there was one family member left, one family member that attended the funeral of a fallen ally of Torchwood, Esther Grubband, and of course working out that it was one of the CIA operatives that Rex knew. She shot Rex, but didn't get away and was killed. And also, Rex discovered, with Jack's blood in him, he too could not die. However, the families always knew they would fail in this, and had another plan at the ready, but due to Torchwood's cancellation, we never know what that backup plan was with the three families. And there you have it, the Enemy Files on the three families. Is there anything I missed about this? Do let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been the Enemy Files. So, until next time, run for your life.